If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, I thank you so much for coming back. This month, I am so excited to be doing this collaboration with the Beauties Over 40. We will be recreating looks from Tailormadejane, who was inspired by Makeup by Melissa, who herself was inspired by Makeup by Raquel. For this month's beauties, we have Sin Marie, Federica MUA, The Beauty Holic, Demi 826, JJ MUA, Endless Beauty by Maddie, Brown Brows, and Beauty Over 40 herself. And this is my attempt at the look. I mean, they done killed it. I almost don't even want to post this, but let's jump into it. Y'all know the drill. I'm starting off with a very light foundation, and this one is from Range Beauty in the color Villa. And most of these products that I'm using today, they are from Black-owned makeup brands. And I'm just going to go ahead and apologize now because my lighting was going in and out, clowning for the entire video. I'm working on it, and hopefully I'll have it worked out by the time I do my next video. Y'all just please bear with me and let's get back to it. And for the perimeter of my face, I'm going to go in with another foundation from Range Beauty. This one is in the shade Moondust Island. And to set the areas that I put that light foundation, I'm going to go in with the AJ Crimson setting powder and Bamboo. Now this next powder is not black owned, but they do get an honorable mention because Black Opal is geared and designed for women of color, so I'm going to mention them. This is the Black Opal Soft Velvet Finishing Powder in Dark. And I'm using it to set the perimeter of my face and to low-key start the contouring process on my nose by going down the sides of the nose. I'm going in now and highlighting the high point of my cheekbones with Magnolia Makeup Soul Glow Illuminator. And with that same powder highlight, I'm going to hit my Cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose right between the eyes and the tip of my nose. It catches the light and it kind of brings my bridge forward. forward so my nose doesn't look quite as flat as it really is. And to contour, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. Yeah, I know it's an eyeshadow palette, but a powder is a powder is a powder, according to Beat Face Honey, and I haven't found her to be wrong. I'm using that really dark brown color in that palette, and I don't know the name of it, to contour my cheeks. And I'm just going to pinch the brush and apply, I guess, the remnants of that dark brown to the sides of my nose to finish the contour. For blush, I'm just going into the palette that I used to create the eye look, which was the Teacup Cosmetics Theatrical palette. And I kind of dipped the brush between the red and the orange to get this color, and I'm just going to use that for blush. Alrighty, so let's get into the eyes. On a flat shader brush on one side only, and I use that facing upwards, I went into the purple, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. I also took that purple on the outer third of my eye, and I believe I dipped into the black in the palette because I wanted to deepen that outer corner a little bit more than it actually was. And then I'm going to blend that into the purple, and I'm trying to remember if I went into the crease. I think I did, but just slightly into the outer part of the crease. Once I was satisfied with the outer third and the way the crease was looking, I went in with some of that Villa foundation on a stiffer, flat shader brush, and I used that to cut the crease. The first color I'm going in with as part of the rainbow is the yellow. And I found that going in with the yellow first made it easier for me because everything that I put on afterward is just going to blend in with the yellow to create the other colors. So I'm going to start with the yellow in the middle third of the eye. And next on the inner third, I'm going to go in with the red from the Teacup Cosmetics Theatrical palette. And I'm going to concentrate that red on the inner third. And then I'm going to overlap it slightly onto the yellow. And at the place where it overlaps, you'll see that it starts to form the orange of the rainbow. I only used the three primary colors for this look. the red, the yellow, and the blue. And next I'm going to take the blue from that palette and I'm going to overlap both the yellow and the black so that where it overlaps the yellow, it forms green. And then I'll have some blue and then it'll darken up as I get closer to the outer edge. It'll darken down to an indigo. And then I'm going to go back in with just the yellow and I'm going to overlap where it meets the red and the blue so that it intensifies the orange and the green where the colors overlap. And I felt like I lost a little bit of that blue on the outer edge, so I did go back in and add some more blue. My phone is so disrespectful. And now I'm going to take the sharp edge of a flat shader brush and I'm just going to add a little bit more purple to intensify that area a little bit more, right there in the crease where it meets the rainbow colors. And in the original, the one that started it all, the post from Makeup by Raquel, I noticed that she went along her outer edge of her eye and really blew out and smoked out an orange. So that's what I'm going in here with the orange from that Teacup Cosmetics theatrical palette. And I'm just adding this orange above the purple of the crease. And I'm going to drag it below the eye as well, trying to recreate that blown out orange that Makeup by Raquel had. I'm not sure how successful I was, but that's what I did. And taking a thinner brush, I'm going to run some red in between the purple and that orange that I just put down. I wasn't trying to cover up the orange, but it looks like that's what I did, just to kind of blend out the edge of the purple and have it flow into that orange. for the inner corner of the lower lash line, Makeup by Raquel did have some blue and green. I'm going in here first with the green on the inner portion of the lower lash line, and I'm going to try to get a thinner brush in the next piece that you see and go over that with blue. I think here I am going in with the blue, and I think I just overpowered the green and it wound up just looking blue, but I did use green first. And I got a call while I was doing my makeup. It was my son, his first phone call from boot camp. Okay, back to the tutorial. On a really thin fan brush, I don't even know what this brush is actually for. I wanted to use that really thin edge to try to put that blue directly along the lash line. I don't know how much it helped because it still looks just blue in the final analysis here, but it's what I did. And y'all know I don't do much for brows. I'm just brushing through my brows right now. And I'm gonna take this pencil and extend the tails and then darken up the heads of the brow just a little bit. And I'm using the Absolute, I think it's the Absolute New York pencil in Smoke. Kiki Adams swears by it, and now I love it too. This is a YouTube recommendation you can trust right here. This one was really good. It doesn't overpower the brows, and it doesn't give you that drawn on Instagram brow look. I love this pencil. And that red was looking more red than I wanted it to. And plus it served as a brow bone highlight. I'm taking the yellow from that palette and I'm just running it directly under my brows. And I'm going to blend it down into that red to lighten it up a little bit, hopefully to get it a little bit closer to orange. All right, y'all know the drill here. I'm just going to take my NYC liquid eyeliner. Please bring this back, y'all. Why did y'all stop selling it? And I'm just going to do a wing liner on the upper lash line. And finally, I'm going to take my MAC, I think it's Studio Finish powder in NW50. I'm going to place that all over, and then I'm going to take this brush from Juvia's Place and I'm just going to buff everything in all together. The blush, the highlight, the contour, all of it. I just was not satisfied that I had enough blue on the lower lash line, so I'm taking this blue eyeliner pencil and I'm just going to tight line the lower lash line with it. Y'all already know I'm taking that Fergie pencil from Wet n Wild, the white shimmery one, and I'm going to put dot that right into the tear duct area, and over that I'm going into the palette and I'm putting a gold over it, because the other ladies, they had like a gold glitter, but I didn't want to go with gold glitter directly in the tear duct. I went with this gold eyeshadow. And completely out of frame, I am lining my lips. And for the lip, I'm going in with a matte liquid lipstick from Teacup Cosmetics. I think this was Naked, and to get that ombre effect that I like, I'm going to do that press and pat until it gets the effect that I like. Now ordinarily I prefer a matte lip, but the ladies in the inspiration photos had glossy lips, so I'm taking this liquid lip luster in Satinizer, also from Teacup Cosmetics, and I'm going to use that as my gloss. I wish I had gone in with my beauty supply store glitter liner that I usually use, but instead I went in with this one, this eye art from Revlon, to do the glitter on the inner third of the eye over the red. I would have preferred the other one, but it is what it is. It's done now. So I went in and put on my lashes. These are the Stephanie's, also from Teacup Cosmetics. And this is the final look. As always, I thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, why not go ahead and subscribe? Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Don't forget, the links to the other ladies' channels will be down in the description box. Please go by, watch their videos, show them all some love, and y'all be blessed and be a blessing.